अस्सलाम वालेकुम माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स। तो आज हम थोड़ा बहुत जानेंगे एस्टिवेशन के बारे में और डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ एस्टिवेशन। ओके, सो एस्टिवेशन कैन फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल be defined as the mode of arrangement of sepals or petals in a floral bud। जब फ्लावर बड की सूरत में होता है तब हम देखते हैं कि इसके जो पेटल्स है या सेपल्स है, हाउ दे आर अरेंज्ड, what is their arrangement, and this mode of arrangement of sepals or petals in a floral bud constitutes its estivation. Now, depending upon the plant species, this estivation varies, and accordingly we have different types of estivation found in plants. The first type is known as valvate estivation. In this type of estivation, the sepals or petals do not overlap each other at their margins. Here you can see these are the different sepals. For example, they do not overlap at their margins, or you can see in this floral diagram. This is one sepal, this is another, third one, fourth one, and fifth one. The margins of uh, these sepals, they do not overlap each other. Okay, this is simply known as valvate type of estivation, and it occurs in a number of plant species, but here I have just quoted one example, calotropis. You can find this type of estivation in calotropis. The second type of estivation is twisted estivation. In this type of estivation, the sepals or petals overlap the next sepal or petal at their margin. Here you can see this is one sepal. It overlaps this sepal at this margin, and in turn the margin of this sepal here, it overlaps the margin of this sepal here, and in turn the margin of this sepal here, it overlaps the margin of that sepal, and so on and so forth, and this ultimately results in the formation of a twisted pattern. Okay, I will repeat. जो ट्विस्टेड एस्टिवेशन होती है, इसमें क्या होता है, दी सेपल्स और पेटल्स दे ओवरलैप द नेक्स्ट सेपल, जो उसका नेक्स्ट सेपल होता है उसको ओवरलैप करता है, एंड दैट सेपल इन टर्न ओवरलैप्स द नेक्स्ट सेपल. ओके, you can find this type of estivation in hibiscus, cotton, china rose, and many other plant species. Now we have the third one, that is imbricate estivation. In this type of estivation, the margins of sepals and or petals, they overlap one another but not in any definite direction. यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं, you can here see in the image, the margin of this sepal overlaps this one, but the margin of this sepal here, it does not overlap this one. Instead, it is being overlapped by the margin of this sepal. Or you can simply say, in imbricate type of estivation, one sepal is completely outside, one sepal is completely inside. Okay, and the remaining three, they show the twisted estivation. That means उनका एक मार्जिन बाहर होता है, दूसरा अंदर होता है. इसी तरह इसका भी एक मार्जिन बाहर, दूसरा अंदर, एंड एक मार्जिन इसका अंदर बाहर, दूसरा अंदर. ओके, so in imbricate type of estivation, the margins of sepals or petals, they overlap but not in any definite direction. Or you can say a type of estivation in which one sepal is completely outside, one is completely inside, and the remaining three show twisted estivation. This is known as imbricate estivation. Then we have vexillary type of estivation. In this type of estivation, we have a single largest petal which is known as standard or vexillum. यहाँ पे एक बड़ा petal होता है जिसको हम बोलते हैं vexillum or standard. It overlaps two laterally placed petals which are small in size, and these are known as wings. Okay, ये वाला जो standard होता है, it overlaps two laterally placed petals which are known as wings, and these wings in turn overlap the two smallest anterior petals which are joined here and constitute a keel. Such type of aestivation can be found in peas and beans. Okay, I will repeat this. In vexillary type of aestivation, the flower possesses a large petal which is known as standard or vexillum. It is posteriorly placed. It overlaps two laterally placed petals, and these petals, which are also known as wings, they overlap the two anteriorly placed smallest petals, which are joined here to form the keel, and this can be found in case of peas and beans. Then finally we have the quinquential type of aestivation. In this type of aestivation, the flower possesses five parts, where you can say two petals or sepals, they are outside, two are inside, and the fifth one shows one margin outside and the other margin on the inner side. Okay, here you can see quinquential type of aestivation is that type of aestivation where two sepals or two petals, they are completely outside. Here this one and this one, they are completely outside. Now we have two sepals or petals, they are completely inside, this one and this one, and the fifth one shows you can say twisted aestivation. That means it is one margin is outside and the other one is inside. So this is known as quinquential type of aestivation. I will repeat, in quinquential type of aestivation, you have five floral parts, or you can say you have five petals or five sepals. Out of these five petals, uh, two are completely outside, two are completely inside, and the fifth one shows one margin on the outer side and the other margin on the inner side. So this is all about aestivation and different types of aestivation in plants. See you soon with a new lesson on floral morphology. Till then, take care.